Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, LifeSnapShot. Evelyn, Muttley and Greg here from Australia. Appreciate support so far. All the subscribers, wow, we're up to about 540, I think now, subscribers. That's a huge effort for us. We really do appreciate it. We're just going with the flow, day by day, living costs here in Australia, do a little bit of everything. So please check out our other videos. But I thought I wanted to sort of follow up on a video I did a while ago, and I want to start with by saying, people who cannot buy a home or are not in a position to buy a home as a major investment need to look at other avenues. What do you do? How do you sort of secure a future? Well, I brought this up in other videos, and I want to bring them up again because I want to show people the progress of what I've done in the last 6 months. And anyone can do this. You just need to have a little bit of discipline, save some money, put it aside, and it's going to be a good investment for you. Before we go any further, I ain't no expert, I ain't no financial advisor. Always go and get professional help. But having said that, what I do works, and it's very easy for you to check all these figures out. You can check them out. There's no hidden secrets about this. There's no trick to it. You can get online, you can see these prices, and you can see what's happening. You can also go back in time and check the price of what it was 6 months ago. And what I'm talking about is the next best thing, if you can invest in it, is gold. Okay, I can't stress this enough when I'm talking about this type of thing. It doesn't matter what it is, world wars, the dollar's crashed, interest rates go up or down, COVID, some sort of pandemic, it does not matter. Gold always holds its weight in value. Always, 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 always. Now, don't believe me? Let's go back on what I did. Back in November, I purchased 13 ounces, right? Roughly. It was 13 ounces, but I'm not going to give you the exact price, because it fluctuates. Every day gold fluctuates, but I can get it damn close, okay? So back in November last year, I wanted about 50 grand's worth of gold, okay? Because a friend of mine gave me a little bit of a tip, and I said to myself, I'm going to run with this tip because the guy has got great street cred when it comes to this type of thing. So back in November 24, I invested in 13 ounces of gold. Okay, cost me, at the time it was exactly 50,200, I think it was. So if you look back at November, the price was roughly around 3,900 an ounce. Okay, that's roughly what I bought it for. Okay, so let's say you bought $3,900 worth of gold per ounce, and you bought 13 ounces back in November, just like I did. Would have cost you $50,700. Okay. Now, price today. Now, you can check all this. Go on ABC Bullion. It's all there. I'm doing it Australian price, just in case my lovely overseas subbies are listening and watching, and appreciate all your support. But we're going on Australian. So back in November, 3,900 an ounce. Now today, as we speak, it's 5,370 an ounce. Okay, that is a total of, if you bought 13 ounces, 69,810. In 6 months, doing nothing, you would have made $19,110. Not bad. That's about $2,000, $2,500 or $2,400 a month for doing nothing. Now, some of you savvy people out there would be like, hang on a second, that's the sell price. And you're right, it's the sell price. They've also got a buyback price. Okay, so remember this when you're looking into this gold. That's all sell price. Okay, that's what I bought it for back in the November price, and it's what you would, if you were to go and buy it right now, 53.70 an ounce. That's the sell price. But there's also a buyback price. So let's break this down. The buyback price, right as we speak, is $5,220 an ounce. So you can walk into any gold place that wants to buy. Now, if you walked into a pawn shop or something like that, they're not going to want to give you the 52.20 price. They'll probably give you around 5,000 price. But going to most places, you're going to get roughly around this price. Okay, 52.20, that is the buyback price. So what does that come to? $67,860 for 13 ounces. Okay, that is a profit of $17,160. Not bad for 6 months doing nothing. Remember that part of this. It's doing nothing. You're sitting there doing nothing and this is making you money. That's important to me. Don't have to get up, go to work, pay for petrol, time, energy, effort, all those things, nothing. It's just sitting there and you've made $17,160 if you were to sell today. So let's go on to, look, most people say, okay, I want to buy a house. Now, buying a house for yourself is a wonderful idea. Can't knock it. Absolutely cannot knock it. Of course, it's buyer beware and be careful. But when it comes to buying one for an investment property, you got to remember a few things. Buying for an investment property, there is a bunch load of things that come with it. First of all, you've got your taxes, first of all, on top of the house price. Okay, then you've got, if there's any repairs, okay, damage to the house. You've got the rates, you've got the bills, you've got to move in a good tenant to move in there. Then if something goes wrong, the tenant has got just as much rights, if not yours, in a situation when you got to go to court. And if something does go wrong and then you got to go to court, then there's the court fees, solicitor fees. So coming with an investment property, it's a good idea. I can't knock it. I own investment properties, but I don't rent them out. When they rent you out, it becomes too much of a problem. Not to mention the real estate fees for caring for them, for looking after the home. And trust me, some of these real estates, mate, they don't look after it. So an investment property has its perks, but it also has its problems. Trust me when I'm saying this. I'm trying to investigate ideas that people maybe who can't buy a home as an investment property and want to invest in money, want to invest in their future. Okay? So gold is just hands down one of the best thing to invest in, right? Just there's the figures. Check out the figures, ABC Bullion. Check them out. They're all there. I've checked it all out. It's all there. It's 100%. So if you remember one of my videos, it's titled, What's the Best Time to Make Money? What is the best time? And my answer was this. And my answer was what my father gave me back when I was a teenager. The best time to make money is when you're asleep. Investments. When you're asleep and you're sitting there or you're on your couch watching football, whatever it is, and you're making money, that's the best time to make money. So there's 3 things that I've invested in, okay, this year, and I'll show you how much they've made me. Okay, well, I won't show you, but I'll give you the figures of what they've made me. First of all, I just told you about the gold. Okay, so the gold, I've made $15,800 doing nothing. Hasn't cost me a cent. $15,800. That's profit. Okay, I haven't sold it, but if I was to sell it, that's what I'd get. Okay, I've had 2 term deposits. Right, again, they're not costing me anything. They're money put away, but the problem with term deposits, low risk, low reward, and the percentage has gone down a bit. I got to haggle. They're due for maturity, and I've got to haggle who I've got it invested with because it just keeps dropping, and I'm not happy with that. So we've got some money locked away in term deposits, but again, low risk, low reward, but it's costing me zero. It's no effort. Okay, so far we've made $19,300 in term deposits. Again, doing nothing. Remember that part. I can't stress it enough. And I have a claw machine for those who don't know. I've mentioned it before in videos. I have a claw machine. You know those machines that pick up the prizes? I've got one of them in town. I'm actually thinking about expanding it and doing a couple more around town. Okay? And I've had it there for a couple of years, but I'm only going on the 6-month period from November till now, what I've made out of that. So I've had that claw machine for 4 years. So it's paid for itself, and now it's all just profit. Okay, so in the 6 months since November till now, we've had a term deposit that gave us $19,300. We had the gold that's given us $15,800, and the claw machine in the last 6 months has given us a profit of about $1,200. Okay, now I know what people are saying. So what? $1,200. It's money. Remember that. $1 you've made. That's money. Remember that. Don't worry about the size of it. Worry how you do it. Worry how you get it. Does it take a lot of effort? That money there Total is $36,300 in the last 6 months, and I haven't done a damn thing to make it. So just think about that. You got to invest in things that cost little time, little effort, and little money. And there's 3 good examples. Term deposit, it's not the best investment, but it's solid. You'll always get that money. Okay, so 12 months time, that's going to be $38,000 right there in my pocket. Like I said, this is a 6-month period, November till right now. So the term deposit has made me $19,300, which we get at the end of this month. The gold, $15,800, and the claw machine, $1,200. The total, $36,300 in 6 months. So that's what? Let's just say it's 25 weeks. Okay, it's 24 weeks, but just make it 25 weeks. So 36,300. And then we go divided by 25. That's $1,400 a week I'm making doing nothing. I'm not boasting about this. I'm saying that you can do this too. Right? I'm getting a little bit emotional about it, but I want people to listen and learn that you can do this. Right? It's possible. Start saving some money, get 50K, put it aside, and slap it on gold. You can't go wrong. But I've given you another 2 examples of how you can do it. Term deposit and get yourself a little vending machine business. Throw that in there. Vending machines are even better than the claw. I'm going to get a couple of vending machines. Everyone wants to drink a Coke. Everyone wants to drink a Fanta, whatever. Throw them in there. All you're doing is you literally go to Coles and Woolworths and buy the 24 packs and shove them in there, and you're making 150% on each can. So just, guys, I'm just trying to help you out. That's all. I get passionate about it. I get emotional about it because I am the dumbest person you'll probably meet, and it works. It's happening. So I wish you well. I wish everything the best for everybody, not just the people who are watching this video, but my fellow Australians. I'm wishing all my subbies the best 2025 they can get out of it and life. Just remember that people say life's short. It's not. It's a long, long journey, and you got to enjoy it. So get out there, get investing, and good luck with it. If you do these things, you don't need much. Everything you need luck, but you don't need much. Okay. I wish you all the well. Thanks for watching again. Check out our other videos. We've got some cool videos there. Really appreciate the support. We are growing. We've gone past 500 and we are looking forward to the 1,000 mark. And we enjoy and love you guys coming along for the ride. Appreciate it. We're going to go to the snow soon. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. All the best. Stay happy. Stay healthy.